like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's get to it, baby. We are here back with another video. All right, Ethan Boyd and Tawfiq Thomas just committed to CU. We told y'all, they said it. More dogs coming, more dogs coming, and more dogs coming. All right, so Ethan Boyd, he's on the offensive line. Tawfiq Thomas on the defensive line. So right now, y'all, it's all about depth. Okay, remember we talked about that yesterday. It's all about depth now. I think they have their core pieces that they want to start and look at starting and battle it out for starting. Now it's about depth. Remember we talked about that yesterday. I think it was yesterday. But last year, depth was a big problem. Remember that. Depth was a big problem last year. A big problem. Okay, they didn't have the necessary pieces to fill in the holes whenever a starter went down. They didn't have the necessary pieces to fill in that void. Okay, they didn't have that. And they didn't even trust some of the players that was there. So they ain't even put them in. They ain't even trust some of the players that was there. So they didn't even put them in. What up, Kenny Mike? What's going on? Salute to you, man. Salute to Kenny Mike. All right? So now it's about depth. I think they didn't fill out the roster enough. I think they got enough transfers and enough guys that they trust to go in and out and fight for the starting spot. Now it's about depth. Saeed Abdul Rahim Rahman says, Bucky said they're calling his mom to get dirt on Prime. Man, what you talking about? Bucky said they're calling his mom to get dirt on Prime. I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that, so I can't talk about it. I don't know nothing about it. I didn't see that. I never heard that. So Saeed Abdur, I don't know nothing about that. I'm sorry, man. I can't speak on something I don't know nothing about. Check out his lives. I don't know. I have to check. Was it a recent live he dropped? What are you talking about? Is it a recent video or something? I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't hear about it and I didn't see it. But yeah, Ethan Boyd, offensive line. Hey yo, he about that. Okay, he about that. Tawfiq Thomas, defensive line. He about that. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all right now. They are some dogs. They definitely going to fill in the spot. They are definitely going to fill in the spot, and they are definitely coming there to fill in the depth chart. Okay, both of them, they play backup. Both of them play backup for their schools, but they were good backups when they got in. When they got in, they was good filling players. Okay, both of them played backup, and when they got in, they was good filling players. And that's what CU needs. CU needs good backup players this year. They gonna need it because Travis gonna need some burn. Jordan Seaton gonna need some burn. Tyler Johnson, he gonna need some rest, and the rest of the guys, they gonna need some rest. Okay, we know Travis is like one of the main ones who could play both ways, but we want to get our boys some rest. It's gonna be a lot of games where we're gonna need him to play a lot of snaps. We don't need him every game to just go crazy like that. Even though that's who he is, we don't need him to do that every game. Even though that's what he want to do. So we're gonna need those guys to come in and fill in that void while the starters are on the bench taking a breather. We're gonna need that. We need a backup quarterback. We need another backup quarterback as well. Okay, we need that. Because we need Shador chilling out. We don't need Shador playing the whole game all season long. No, we don't need that. We don't want Shador out there damn near all game, every game. No, we need a backup quarterback too. That's why we need to establish a good lead so we can rest number 2, Mr. Legendary. So it's looking good, man. The commits are looking good. Okay, it's all about building the depth now. Now we got to build that depth chart out. We got the starters and all of that. It's time to build the depth. So Ethan Boyd It's definitely a good for offensive line to help block for Shador. Great pickup. Tawfiq Thomas for the defensive line, to rush the passer, to stop the run. Great pickup. Once again, they both was backups, but when they got in, they did their thing. And I know some people like, well, he only had like 4 tackles or whatnot. It's like it's not always about the stats. I know. I think it was Ethan. I think it was about. Oh no, it was Tawfiq. So you have people trying to clown Tawfiq in the comments. Tawfiq ain't got that many tackles, man. Nah, he ain't good enough. It's like it's not always the stats. Like he when he got in, he did his thing. You're not gonna always get all the tackles. You're not gonna always get the tackle for loss. But you know, when he was in there, he actually did a good job. You know, it's not always about the stats all the time. It's about, can you do your job? And yes, Tawfiq was definitely doing his job when he got an opportunity to play. You know, that's what it's about, man. It's not always about, oh, he had 25 tackles and 35 tackles for losses. Yeah, it looks good and it feels good. It looks good when those players do come in and the stats just fly off the sheet. Oh my God, look at this. It does feel good. Like, okay, we could trust this guy. But it's not always about the numbers. Okay, the numbers can blind you sometime and you be like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not always about the numbers. It's, can you do your job when called up on? More times than not. You're going to get beat sometime. You're going to go against a player on the opposite side that's going to dominate you sometimes or dominate you a half of a game. It's going to be games where you get dominated. It's going to be games where you're not performing your best. But, you know, more times than not, can this player fill in the spot for a starter? And what I seen from Tawfiq on the defensive end, I believe he can. Same thing with Ethan Boyd on the offensive line. He might get beat sometime. He probably didn't get a lot of playing time. So Ethan Boyd, he was a backup. You know, in the comments, I don't know. They just go in on players. If they don't have like a great 5-star or 4-star resume, people in the comments, they just go in on them. Just because they don't have a 5-star, 4-star resume and a lot of tackles and all of this stuff, they just go in on them. So the same thing for Ethan Boyd. They in the comments saying, you know, he ain't even a 4-star, 5-star, and he barely got in. It's like, it's not always about the numbers. Ethan Boyd is a big body that can block. We need Shador to be able to be in the pocket late in the games or certain times in the games. What if one of our starters? What if Tyler go down? Then what? What if Jordan Seaton go down? Then what? So you need somebody like Ethan Boyd where you can plug right in and don't miss a beat. You don't miss a beat. So I know people like stats. I get it. Sports is all about stats. I understand. But sometimes numbers can misrepresentate a player. You know, sometimes the numbers can misrepresentate the player. These two players are great depth chart players, okay? They're not the starter players. They are the depth chart players. And you need that for the backups. You need a great backup to fill in. Last year, we didn't have that. We didn't have that last year. It didn't matter who got in. We was getting tore up, remember? Remember last year, it didn't matter who got in. We was getting tore up, man. And when the starters got hurt, we was in trouble. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Let's see what's going on. Love your show. Salute, man. Buffalo's going to rock this season. Hit the like as you come in. Appreciate it. Hello, everyone. Jeanette Fox. What's going on, baby? How you doing, Jeanette Fox? Salute to you. Hi, I'm Miss Shirley. Okay. I can just call you Miss Shirley. Okay. Jeanette Fox says, I'm not sure that was on his live, but at this point, I wouldn't put anything past these racist people. What you mean, racist people? I'm confused. What's going on? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. What you mean? I don't know what you mean by racist people. What you mean by that? Tawfiq and Sap on oh my. Yeah, hey, Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley, Tawfiq, and Sap. Oh my goodness. Some people in the comments are really saying Tawfiq is not a good pickup. Y'all know. Some people in the comments is really saying Tawfiq not a good pickup, man. They really saying that in the Essentia. Who sent you? Who sent these people not to realize that Tawfiq is a great addition to the depth of Colorado defensive line? Essentia, who sent you? Who sent these people? Miss Shirley, tell me. They don't understand, man. It's like, it's crazy. It's all about stats. Let me see your stats. Let me see your stats. Man, Tawfiq is one of them. Trust me, man. Tawfiq is one of them. Stars go away once you hit the college. Yeah, that's right, Jeanette. Stars don't matter. This man right here said it plenty of times. Stars don't matter once you hit the field. You a 5-star, it don't matter. You a 4-star, 3, it don't matter. Can you produce more times than not? That's all that matters. Can you produce more times than not? That's it. Miss Fox, check his live from today. They will see. Okay, so some people want to get dirt on Coach Prime. I think that's we already know that they've been trying to do that. So what can you do? It is what it is, man. People calling Bucky's mom trying to get dirt on Coach Prime. Okay. Oh, that's what he said. People calling Bucky's mom trying to get dirt on Coach Prime. Oh, okay. That's what you said, Miss Shirley. Oh, okay. I really didn't understand. I thought you said that Bucky said he about to call his mom to get dirt. I'm like, why would Bucky do that? I don't understand. Oh, so people are trying to call Bucky's mom to get dirt on Coach Prime. Oh, okay. Now I understand, Miss Shirley. I didn't understand it first. Well, you know, it's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty game. They really are upset that I told y'all yesterday. They are upset that these players are really going to Colorado right now. They are upset, so they're trying anything to so players can leave. I told y'all yesterday. They really believe since last year they went 4-8 that no real good or decent or top player will ever go there because they went 4-8. They really believe that in their head, even though we know that it wasn't. That was not the case. Those people really believe that no Jordan Seaton, nobody like that will ever go to Colorado because they went 4-8. So they were celebrating like, yeah, you ain't gonna get no top recruits. You ain't gonna get no dogs to Colorado, right? They really believe that. Remember, they were celebrating after the season. You ain't got no NIL money like that. You ain't got no money. Yeah, remember, they said all of this stuff. They wrote it, they typed it, and they said it. You ain't got no money to get no good players. You ain't got no NIL money. You ain't got, you 4-8. Nobody wants to go to a 4-8 team. They said all of this stuff. Jordan Seaton signed, all hell broke loose. And then the floodgates to start flooding in. That Jordan Seaton sign made them scratch their head. And then the floodgates start opening up. And they coming and they coming and they coming and they coming and they keep coming. So they like, hold on. They went 4-8 and y'all want to go play for them? What a joke. Nah, it's not about just 4-8. It's about making them prepared for the season after football. See, they just focused on football because that's all the college, the college realm, that's all they care about. A lot of these coaches don't care about the young men after football. So that's all they care about is, hey, you gonna play for my team? Can you help me win and win some games, win a bowl game so we can get some money? That's all they care about. Coach Prime, like, I don't really care about that because I got my money. I got my money and, I got my deal. So I don't care about none of that. I want to make sure these young men is prepared life after football because 95% is not going to the NFL. He say this like every time. 95% of y'all not gonna go to the NFL. So I want to prepare you for life after college football, so you could go get a job or a career that you like. This is what Prime is doing. So the parents is like, oh, that's what we on. See, the people that don't like Colorado or Coach Prime or all of that, they don't realize that the kids and the parents, they looking at the other side of Coach Prime, not just the coach. You already know the coach. He got the flamboyant going on. He got the, you know what I'm saying? No, they're looking past the coach because they already know they're going to get that. When it comes to football, they know that they're going to get the lights on the football. The parents and the young men are seeing the life after football that Coach Prime is telling them, hey, I still will help you after you graduate. Listen to me, man. He still tell them, after you graduate, I still will help you the best way I can. Not too many coaches is telling these players, after you graduate, if you need me to help you get a job or a career and I know somebody, use me as you can put me down on your resume. I'll make some phone calls and I'll help you. It ain't too many. I'm sorry, y'all. Not too many coaches is doing that. So Coach Prime is letting them know, look, most of y'all are not going to the NFL. So I'm trying to prepare you for life after college. And then whatever I can do to help you get your career or whatever job you want, use me. Use the facility. Use every resource at Colorado so you can have a nice life after football, after college. Not too many people doing that. So a lot of parents is like, oh, I gotta get out there. They're wondering why Coach Prime don't have to go to home visits. Well, that's one of the reasons they don't have to go to home visits. One of the reasons is Boulder, Colorado is a beautiful place. You see it all the time, right? So that's one. They get to travel to see that scenery. Two, the university is off the chain. You can see they spend a lot of money to make sure it all looks beautiful and nice. So you get to take a trip to see scenery. The university is off the chain. They got an off the chain chef. The chef is off the... Come on, man. You want to talk about the chef? Y'all want to talk about how the chefs prepare the food with love, and that anything that they want, the chef will make it. Y'all want to talk about that? So they get the love from the chef, the nutritional value. Whatever food they want, the chef will make it. If it's specialty, or they will make it for the menu. The community loves Coach Prime and the environment that they bring into the city. The economy has grown crazy since Coach Prime stepped into the city. And you want to help my son become a better man, a better son, a better father if he got kids, and you want to help them so if they don't go to the NFL, you still will help them in another field? Of course they gonna go there. Of course they go in there. And then his credentials, Coach Prime credentials supersedes most of the coaches. You know, most of the coaches ain't even play football. Y'all know most coaches ain't never played no football. They never even played this sport, man. Y'all know that. Most of the coaches never even played. So you want to play with somebody who actually got in the mud, who actually knows the ins and outs, who actually take some hits, who blocked, who did. It's better when you can have somebody who understand all of the scenarios that go into being a student athlete. A lot of coaches on all levels, a lot of them never even played, and if they did, they never was that good. So you got Warren Sapp and you got Dion and you got these other players that actually went to each level, was successful, and they're gonna give it to you raw and uncut. I understand that, Coach Prime, the way he delivers is not for everybody. But in certain environments, you're gonna need tough love so you can understand, like, when you go out to the real world, It's not that much tough love. When you go out to the corporate real world, it ain't that much coddling tough love out there. It's harsh out there. They're firm out there. They're very blunt out there. So you rather get it from Coach Prime so it can prepare you for the real world. Because they're going to chew you up and spit you out. All right, let's get some more comments. I did, but didn't watch the whole thing. Okay. Betty Stevenson. Salute to Betty Stevenson. How you doing? Shador got sacked over 40 times. Sapp about to have the defense go for 40 sacks. Amen. Betty. Betty, I don't think the people who talking bad about Colorado watch the videos. I don't think they watch the videos, Betty. I don't believe that they watch the videos. Do they see that's not even close to the same defensive line? That's not even close. Do you see how they... Betty, I don't even... The people that talk mess about them right now, I don't even think they watch the videos, man. Coach Sapp got those defensive linemen. Oh, my... come on, man. I don't even believe they watch the videos. I don't. Jeanette says, Bucky Mom's Carol don't play that. They will find out very soon. Yeah, I never... I mean, you know, it's crazy that they trying to get dirt on him from the family because they mad that Coach Prime is winning and he don't care what they say. It is what it is. They got to get over it. But yeah, I don't believe Bucky Mom would do that either. Nah. Angela, how you doing? Angela, how you doing? I would take a veteran with previous college experience over a high school kid that has to adjust to the college life. Great pickup on both players. Angela, yes, there are people who think like you. And you know what? You're not wrong. Right? You're not wrong, Angela. People who see it from your lens, you're not wrong. You know why? Because some people don't want to start over. Right? There's people who have relationship problems, right? And what they say the next person I date, I want them to have this, and this, right? I don't want to have a build-up relationship. I want somebody who's already established. I want somebody who has this, and this. I don't want to have a build-up relationship no more. You know what? And that person ain't wrong either. So, Angela, you are correct. You're not wrong. And the people who want to do a build-up, they're not wrong either. You just got to go where it fits and suits you. Okay? So go be where it suits you and fits you. Go date where it suits and fits you. So Angela, that's your mentality and you're not wrong. See, some people would say, Angela, you wrong. You supposed to let them develop. No, Angela says she wants to win right now. She don't got time for no develop. So she want the players who already went through the process, who already been through the process of learning the learning curve. I don't want no player who need a learning curve. I want the one who already know the learning curve. So Angela, you are correct, and that's what Colorado was about. It's hard. They don't mind getting the high school players for the next 2-3 seasons, but right now they trying to win. And now if a high school player can come and dominate, then cool. We cool with that. But other than that, we ain't got time. So Kamani McLean, he didn't want to sit back for a couple years and learn. See, Kamani McLean did not want to sit back and learn. But Coach Prime was biased towards Kamani McLean. So Kamani McLean had Coach Prime on his side. He didn't understand. Coach Prime like, look, you gonna play. I brought you here with me. You was part of my Louis luggage. Kamani McLean didn't even realize that he was part of the Louis luggage, which means you was guaranteed to play. All you had to do is do the necessary things that I need you to do, and you will play. Guess what Uncle Neely said? I think like a week and a half ago or a week ago. He said on DVNR, he said Kamani didn't play because Kamani didn't want to play. All Kamani had to do is show up to the meetings and show up to practice on time and go to film study. He would have played damn near at least most of the weeks. He would have started. Not just played, he would have started. That's what Uncle Neely said on DVNR. He said Kamani didn't play because he didn't want to play. All he had to do was show up to the meetings on time, go to film study, and he would have been starting for most of the season. He chose not to do it. What else do you want Coach Prime to do? He had a starting position because he was part of the Louis luggage. Kamani was part of that luggage. So all he had to do was go to film and go to the show up sort of to the meetings on time and go to film and make sure that he actually is showing up in practice the same way they need him. And Kamani would have started most of the season. You ain't gotta believe me. Coach Prime was hinting to that. Coach Prime has said it multiple times, and Uncle Neely on DVNR said it like a week and a half, or like a week ago, a week and a half ago. The truth is, Kamani didn't play because Kamani didn't want to do the necessary small things, show up on time, go to field study. He would have played. He said Coach Prime told him, you're going to start this week. You're going to start this week. You're going to start this week. But he never. Remember, Coach Prime always says, y'all think that I don't know who watch film? I know who watch film. I go check the login numbers all the time. I'll be a fool to put you out there if you don't go to film study. Says it all the time. Jeanette says, love the new guys coming. Yeah. Hey, this is a new season. And all the new guys are ready to go. They're not playing and they understand. I'm here for I'm here to learn, but I'm actually here to be part of history. This is history. If Colorado make it to the Big 12 championship on their second year going to a new conference, guess what? That's history. This is history, right? This is going to be history. That means if they make it to the Big 12 championship, win or lose, it's most likely they're going to get what? They most likely they're going to make it to the 12-team playoff. You're not going to not have Deion in the 12-team playoff, are you? Nah, they got to be in there. So if Colorado wins a lot of games, they're going to be in the 12-team playoff. Now imagine Colorado in the 12-team playoff, how much money that is, how many viewership that is. They don't want that. I'm not talking about the networks. I'm not talking about the networks. I'm talking about the opposing colleges and coaches. They don't want CU to make it to the Big 12 championship. No, they don't. They don't want CU to win the Big 12 championship. No, they don't. That means more money, more media coverage, more talked about. And if they go to the Big 12 championship, that most likely they're going to the 12-team playoff. And if Coach Prime gets in the 12-team playoff, you already know what time it is. Oh my God. They're going to start crying about that. And if they get to the later round, if they start winning in the 12-team playoff, it's going to be a lot of crying going on. You think they're crying now? Wait to the end of the season, and Colorado is guaranteed going to the Big 12 championship and the 12-team playoff. You think they're crying now? You think they're trying to find dirt now? Oh, wait. Colorado win a lot of these games. Oh, it's over. They go to the Big 12 championship and make it to the 12-team playoff and start moving up in the 12. You think they crying now? Oh my God. You think they crying now? Oh my goodness. Betty, man, they don't want to. That defense going to be lethal, man. Betty, that defense, man. It's like they don't watch it's like they don't want to. It's like they don't want to admit that they got 10 times better. It's like they don't want to admit it. They watch the videos like we watch the videos. It's like they don't want to admit that Colorado got 10 times better. They got more dogs on offense, defense, the running back, cornerback, safety, linebacker. It's like they don't want to admit it. No, man, no, it ain't gonna work. Y'all gonna go 6-6 at best. People saying 6-6. They're gonna go 6-6 at best. Like, bro, do y'all watch the same videos that we watch? I'm just trying to figure out what videos are y'all watching. Now, I know you have to, it has to translate. I know it has to translate into the games. But this team is 10 times better. Early on, 10 times better than last year, man. Ain't no way that y'all just gonna blurt out 6-6. Well, the schedule is tough. The schedule is tough. Remember, they only got blew out 2 times. They only got blew out. Hold on. Last year, they only got blew out twice. The rest of the games was down to the wire. Like, what are we? So the team, the last year team that was fairly new, a whole bunch of new, no offensive line, really no defensive line, whatever. They only got blew out twice? And you mean to tell me all these major upgrades, 6-6 is your best? That's your best you can come up with? That's why you just gotta look at it and keep scrolling. So a team like last year that was lacking so much depth, so much talent and depth all over the place, from top to bottom, only got blew out twice. They revamped everything, upgraded everywhere, and 6-6 is the best you got. Okay, you know what? You got it. You got it, man. You got it. You got it, man. Angela says, look at the number of players from 4-8 team that got undrafted pro contract. I was shocked about McSauce because he was mid. Hey, Angela, I know, Angela, but sometimes it's not about the. Remember, I said sometimes it's not about your numbers. If you could go to pro day and show out, you gonna get picked up, right? Sometimes it's not all about numbers, right? Because a lot of people did not get their fair share of numbers that they would like for the NFL so their resume can look good. But if you go to pro day and you show out, then all that's out the window, right? So it don't matter, like you said, D-Mac really didn't have a great season like that. But he was able to go to pro day. D-Mac was able to go to pro day and have a great pro day. And guess what? He got picked up. Right? You look at his numbers like, D-Mac, nah, that ain't it. But D-Mac went to the pro day and showed out. I watched the video. They showed it. D-Mac went to pro day and showed out. Showed out on pro day. I seen the video. I seen the video. D-Mac went to pro day and showed out. I'm talking about what in the world? So sometimes a situation will hinder you, but then if you get an opportunity, you can show like, you know what, that situation, I wasn't able to blossom like that, but let me show you in a different, let me show you right now, this is who I am. That's why the G League, right? They have a G League for the NBA, right? They got a G League for the NBA. It's a lot of great players who could come out the G League. A lot of great players that play in the G League and comes out the G League. So, that's how it is. I know people are based off numbers. I get it, but it's a lot of players who get overlooked because in a situation that they numbers don't look as good. But if you give them a chance, they gonna go crazy, bro. They gonna go crazy. D-Mac went to pro day and went crazy, y'all. I'm telling you. If you didn't see the video, I think it's on Well Off. I think Well Off got the video. I forgot where I seen it. I think it's on Well Off. D-Mac went to pro day and went crazy, man. He went crazy, bro. That dude went crazy, man. Just wait, everybody, and their mamas will be coping. See you, Jeanette. Jeanette, I'm trying to tell you, man. Jeanette, it's funny to me at this point, right? It's funny, Jeanette, that this man right here got these people tripping. This man got these people tripping. Remember, at Jackson, they didn't care about, it was not like this. We was on Instagram and Twitter. They did not care about this when he was at Jackson. All of a sudden, he entered their world, and it's like, why are you here? Why are you here? And why are you here? Why are you here? That's all I can hear now. That's all I hear now. Why are you here? Why are you here? Go back to where you came from. That's all I hear now. I can't. That's all I hear. Is just like, bro, what's going on with y'all? You can still, your business, you can still operate the same way you still operate. He not trying to tell you to change it. He ain't like, you still can wake up and live your life. This one man, when he was at Jackson, none of these people cared. None of these fans is mad. None of these coaches. None of these programs. Nobody cared. He was at Jackson State. They was cool with that. Soon as he came into their world, they upset. Oh, heck no. You can't teach like that. You're not allowed to talk to your players like that. Like they don't cuss their players out. How many times we didn't see them cuss their players out? How many times we didn't see them yell at their players on the sideline? Nope. We're not gonna let y'all try to act like the Coach Sabins and all these other coaches don't be yelling at their kids and pulling them and all of that. We ain't doing that. No. No, 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 no. Okay? You was cool when he was at Jackson. You act like he wasn't there. You act like he didn't exist. Cool. Continue to act like he don't exist. That's all. That's all you got to do. You still get to teach your program the same way. You still can get to recruit the same way. Nobody's telling you to change your life. This man really got these people bothered. He didn't tell nobody to change. Nobody. You can still recruit the same. You can run your program the same. You can get mad at your players the same. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Why are you focused on one man and one organization when you are allowed to still recruit and run your program the same way? How is this one man got all of these people upset? All of these organizations, you should not be taping your practices like that. That doesn't make no sense. You should not be having your son part of the program. I don't like Bucky. Bucky, you too flashy. I don't like Shador. Tell him to stop wearing jewelry. Be a real quarterback. Wait, what? You gonna tell these people not to be themselves? Yeah, we don't like that you flash your jewelry. We don't like that you record your practices and your meetings. We don't like it. Bro, why are you watching us? Just watch yourself. It's crazy out here, man. It is. It is funny. You just gotta laugh, man, that you're not bothering nobody. Imagine being a person who has created a world for themselves, right? You created a world for yourself. And you just mind your business, and and people on the outside can't stand that you created a world for yourself. Now I know a lot of y'all understand that because you probably go through it in your real life. That you mind your business and you created an environment in the world for yourself that you don't really stress about nothing. You don't let stress come in your world like that. You don't let negative people and you don't let negative thoughts affect you. You just stay in your bubble and you got 1,000 people knocking at your bubble mad. Ah! I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate to that in your real life. That you stay to yourself. You don't indulge in the BS. You don't indulge in all the BS, and you brighten people's day. That's one of the main thing. A lot of if you don't learn nothing else in life, haters hate that you brighten people's day. Huh? Say it with me. Haters hate that you brighten people's day. I want y'all to remember that. That's one of the key things that one of the haters hate. They hate that you brighten people's day. You can come in, hey, how y'all doing? Your aura. You got a nice aura about you. You got a positive spirit. And so you brighten people's day. Man, that's one of the top things that the haters don't like. That you can brighten somebody else's day. Huh? I know y'all feel that. I know some of y'all deal with that in your real life. That no matter where you go to the shopping mall, you go to the store, you go to car shopping, you go get your hair done, your hair cut, you go buy some food, and as soon as you get in there, you just brighten people day. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, is everything okay? Oh, you know what? It's all good. Go ahead. You could go before me. You might be in line with like 2 things of groceries. Somebody got a big bag of groceries. You gonna say, you go ahead. Go ahead. I only got 2 things. Go ahead. Oh, you need some help? Oh, here you go. You know what? Everything's gonna be okay. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna leave a bigger tip to brighten your day. I see things are not going as well today. I'm gonna leave you an extra little tip today. Come on. And people like, hey, you think you all that? All you doing is being yourself. You think you all that. You think you special. I know y'all can relate, man. That's all what's going on with Coach Prime. That's all. That's it. That's all that's happening. The man brightens people's day. The man speaks about God all the time. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to believe in God or Jesus. but the purity of what he's speaking, you can't deny it. The facts, what he speaks, you cannot deny it. The trials and tribulations that he speak, you can't deny it. So, you know, you got a lot of people who don't believe in God and Jesus. So they get mad too. You don't gotta believe in God and Jesus. But you can't deny the facts that he spit when he talk about this situation, that situation, going through the motions, learning yourself, learning how to build yourself up from the ground up, learning to love yourself. You can't deny that. Don't got nothing to do with God or Jesus, because you know a lot of people don't. I don't like that you talk about God all the time. That has nothing to do with you. That does not erase the other stuff he talk about that you got to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So they try everything. He talks about God all the time. He talks about his life all the time. His kids is always there. He's too flamboyant and he always do it. They trying everything and it ain't gonna work. One thing I learned, if you focus on yourself and you focus on what your agenda is and getting better and learning how to do this and do that, your energy attracts good energy. So if you put out good energy and you just stay on it, you fixate on good energy, you bring good energy. Most of the time you on good energy, no matter if you have a bad, like he said, I don't have a bad day, I got a bad moment. A lot of these people don't understand what that means. I might have bad moments, but I don't have a bad day. Because mentally he prepared himself. This is what this is. Okay, I gotta move on. I see what it is. I think about it. I process it. Then I move on. Solution based. If you pay attention, Coach Prime is solution based. He don't get stuck in. Oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Oh my God, my tire got flattened. Oh my God, they don't want me no more. Oh my God, they turned me down. No, he's solution based. This is what it is. I process it. What can I do now? How can I move forward? So if you start I start doing that. I start doing that, and yes, life is way more easier. More positive things is going to happen for you. A lot of good energy was going to come back, and you're going to see a lot of your dreams. If you put the work in and you have that mindset with the good energy, you're going to see a lot of things just start flowing. Oh man, dang! I needed that, and it just came. I needed that and it just comes. I needed that, I just come. Then I don't really know if I can afford that. Next thing you know, oh man, it's on sale. Like I promise y'all, dog. I started doing that. The last 4 months, y'all. Last 4 months, I adopted that mentality. Being more solution based and keeping positive energy. I might have a bad moment, but I don't let it ruin my day. I promise y'all, my life has changed tremendously. So listening to this man and applying it to my life and listening to other people who understand if you fix it up here, you can manifest your reality. You definitely got to put the work in, but if you manifest it and you fixate on it and you meditate on it in your brain and you work at it and you put the work in, like he said, work it, you work your dream. I promise y'all, you're gonna see tremendous change in your life. Because that means you're not gonna trip off things you can't control. That's all that means. To put it in a small layman terms, you will not care about things you can't control. And anything you can't control, you will make immediate changes. And anything that you slack on, you won't beat yourself up about it. You're going to keep getting back up because mistakes is part of learning. Huh? I'm telling you, I've been listening to Coach Prime. I listened to, what's the dude name? Dang, I can't forget. I forgot his name already, man. But I listen to people who speak, motivational speakers. So I listen to motivational speakers and I listen to Coach Prime and I apply it to my life. And after a while, once you start mastering it up here, you're going to see the rest follow. I promise you, my life has changed, man. My life has changed. A lot of things I used to worry about, I don't worry anymore. I don't worry about it. Anybody who comes in with negative, I handle it and I move on. I don't let it change. I don't let it mess up my life. None of that. None of it. So this is why they mad at Coach Prime, because a lot of us is actually applying. So if you read his book or get the audio book, I listen to the audio book. If you read his book or listen to the audio book, he's changing so many lives right now, and they can't stand it. Chasey, what's up, Chasey? Colorado going to be good this year. You know it, Chasey. Salute to Chasey for coming in, baby. You know it. El Hombre, 10 times better. Okay, you don't, El Hombre, yes. The Colorado still new this season also. El Hombre, when we say something is better, we're comparing it to what it was. Okay, we don't know how good they are because they're not on the field. They haven't played any games. We're comparing to last season, last roster, El Hombre, okay? El Hombre, that's all we're doing. We're not talking about anything else. We're talking about, we compared them to last season roster. They're 10 times better. Even you got to admit that. Angela says he was trying to protect him the whole time. He started out bad when he came in late and then doing those grammar school workout videos. you crazy. Miss Ashlyn, how you doing? Miss Ashlyn has returned. How you doing, Miss Ashlyn? Okay, Miss Ashlyn said it's cool when they. Hey, Miss Ashlyn, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. What have Colorado run? El Hombre. I don't understand. I'm speaking plain English, El Hombre. I'm speaking simple English, El Hombre. We're talking about comparing to last season. Nothing further, nothing more. That's it. That's all we talking about. Jeanette says Lane Kiffin cussed out people all the time. Yeah, come on, man. These coaches always cussing their players out. What up, Barbs is back? Huh? The Barbs is back. Jealousy, yes, they are. Miss Shirley says the hate is real. Yes, it is. Jeanette says it's because he's black and he knows something. Well, you know, I don't want to do that. Jeanette, I don't want to use the black card. I don't want to be the one to do it. But we already know what it is. We already know what it is. Okay, Jeanette, I don't want to be the one to say it. Jeanette, I don't want to be the one to type it. But we already know what it is. Okay, Jeanette, I don't want to be the one to drop the bomb on them. But we already know what it is. But DMX, what you want from a, huh? Turn the DMX on them, huh, Jeanette? What they want from a, what they really want from a, we got to turn the DMX on them, baby. We got to turn the DMX on them. Right, Colorado, don't worry, nobody. They Colorado ain't won nothing. El Hombre, it's a lot of colleges that ain't won nothing. Guess who haven't won nothing either? Oregon. Oregon ain't won no national championship, brother. Huh? El Hombre, where you at? Nebraska ain't been winning. Huh? UCLA ain't won in a long time. Utah, I think Utah probably, I don't know. A lot of these schools ain't won no championship in a long time. El Hombre, why are you acting like Oregon been winning all these titles? No, they haven't. They've been a great program, but they ain't been winning no titles. So all these players, all these coaches is crying for what? They ain't been winning either. So for you to say, what has Colorado won? What has Oregon won? Nothing. They got all these fancy jerseys, all of these fancy colorway jerseys, ooh, all these helmets that look shiny and beautiful. And then when it's time to put up or shut up, what happened? Get up out of here. Bye-bye, 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 and bye-bye every single time. What happened this year, El Hombre? Oh, Oregon gonna be the one to do it now. They gonna win it all. Bo Nix and Lane Kiffin and Bo Nix. What happened? They got to Washington, and what happened? Every single time. Every single time Oregon supposed to be the number one champion, and it's on paper, they can't deliver every single time. Oh, you ain't gonna talk about that, huh? You ain't gonna talk about most of the programs who crying about Colorado ain't won nothing in a long time. You ain't gonna talk about that. El Hombre, you mean to tell me you gonna come up here and say Colorado ain't won nothing when all these other colleges ain't won nothing in a long time either? No matter how many bowl games they went to, no matter how much NIL money they got, no matter how many new stadiums that they might get, or all the Nike sponsorships that they get, the Adidas sponsorships, they ain't won nothing. They ain't been winning. Oh, it's been a long time since they won something. But it's all about Colorado. Ain't never won nothing. They ain't been winning either. And guess what? They ain't been having this much eyes on them either. No matter how great Oregon has been, they ain't been getting this much media coverage, and they've been top dogs for a long time. Are you gonna talk about that? Oregon been a top school for a long time and ain't never been covered like this. Ain't never been covered like this, y'all. Ain't never been covered like this. Ain't never been covered like this. So you gotta ask yourself, y'all just making stuff up. You just trying to find anything. They ain't won nothing. They ain't won nothing either. So I guess Colorado and Oregon and all the rest of them on the same playing field because they ain't been winning either. I don't care how many bowl games they go to, they ain't been winning. Because that's all y'all care about, right? You ain't win the ring. Well, Oregon ain't got no ring either. And a lot of those other colleges ain't got no ring or ain't won in a long time. But nobody, they don't want to talk about that. Colorado is 4-8. It don't matter. Because Oregon's supposed to win. They do all that recruiting, got all that financial backing with the new stadium, all of that. I think the main guy for Nike funds Oregon, so they get everything they want from the state of the art jerseys, uniforms, and facility, and they still ain't won. It hurt, don't it? And they still ain't never have no media coverage like this. Have they? Elohim, huh? Oh, I know it hurt the truth. I know it hurt. I know. She said, "Oh boy, I hate autofill." Yeah, autofill does go crazy. Miss Ashlyn said they ain't got to win. They already winners. Miss Ashlyn, tell them again. They already won. Now, Coach Pine wouldn't have went on the field, but they already won. People that got a better program is still watching through the window. They still peeking through the window. You got people who comment like Elohim is just lost in the sauce. Elohim, go over to Oregon. Go over there. They got media pages. Why are you over here with us? Elohim, if you don't rock with us, why are you here with us? If we such a program that they ain't never gonna win nothing, why are y'all here? It's all those colleges and they here. They always show up, baby. They always show up. Yeah, they already won though. They already won. They've been winning, but now they got to translate on the field. Barbara says, period. Elohim, ain't all the peaches and creams at Colorado. Players leaving every day. Elohim, we know at this point you a troll, but you know we love trolls too. Elohim, I dare you to say there's no team that ever had a transfer. I dare you to say that. I dare you to say that only transfers was from Colorado and nowhere else. Come on, troll. We like you. We like you, troll. We like you now because you just saying anything. I dare you to type that the only transfer out was Colorado. Come on, man. Look, he just saying anything. Shirley says, amen. Miss Ashlyn says, and players coming in to fit in. We got mountains in prime, man. Miss Ashlyn, those mountains, man. I don't care where you live. When you see mountains and you see snow on the mountains, or just the scenery of mountains is beautiful. No matter where you live, mountains, trees, and snow always is going to be a beautiful scenery, no matter what. And Colorado got a long scenery of mountain, trees, and snow. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. And Coach Prime. Jeanette says, heard he hired a manager for what I don't know, Angela. This is about football. It's bigger than football. That's right, Barbs. Yes, it's bigger than football. Elohim, is this about football? This how you know you don't watch Coach Prime. This how you know you just like the rest of them. Just Elohim, how you gonna act like you don't know when Coach Prime is bigger than football? So this is why we incorporate our lives in these lives. How you don't know that? How you follow Colorado and don't know that we incorporate our lives and messages? How you don't know that? How you following somebody so close that if they stop, you gonna bump into them, but you don't know that it's bigger than football with Coach Prime. He talk about, is this about football? See, there you go. That's how you know a troll hater when you see one. They're gonna question, is this about football? You talking about other stuff? Because that's what we do. And Colorado or Coach Prime teaches us life lessons. When you are talking, you incorporate your life into the story so people can understand that you ain't just saying anything. When you incorporate your life and when you're trying to teach, then people can gravitate toward you, and you are a person where they can say, oh, okay, I understand because you've been through the fire. But how you follow a man so close and don't know that's what he teaches? How you do that? Now that's the problem right there, y'all. That's the problem right there. It's bigger than football, and he all he just worry about football. Well, Colorado going 2-10. Salute to you, Elohim. Salute to you, man. Miss Ashlyn says a winner mentality, growth, classy, and hard work on the field and off. Yes, winner mentality on and off the field, right? Growth, and classy, and hard work on the field definitely would take you far. Yes, it does. It does, man. And Coach Prime teaches that. If you try it, you will see. Working hard, understanding that when you go to a certain field, you want to be able to rub shoulders with people who know more than you. You want to have a good rapport. That way you can always spin the block and get that favor done every time. Every time. That's why everybody comes out for Coach Prime. Imagine if Coach Prime was somebody else who didn't have a good rapport. You think he could call all these rap artists to show up? Nope. You think he could call all these big name brands who got a lot of money to come and show up? Nope. You think Nike would have pulled back up and drop? No. So yes, Jeanette is right. Miss Ashley is right. A winner's mentality, growth, classy, and hard work on the field and off the field. This is why Coach Prime can get money with Boost Mobile, Aflac, Google, KFC, everywhere else, because he has a winner mentality, growth, he's classy, hard work on and off the field. That's why he can get money everywhere he go. Everybody like, yeah, come on. Look, come on. They're not no, they want that because they're brand girls. They get more money, they get more recognition, whatever. Almonds. So Coach Prime got almonds, he got Boost Mobile, he got the glasses, he got Nike, his shoes coming back out, he got KFC, Aflac. Come on, y'all, just keep going. Just keep on going. You think he could do that if he rubbed everybody the wrong way and he was walking in like, I don't care, I'm gonna do it my way? You think he'd be able to spin the block and get all these endorsement deals and have Nike and KFC and boot? No, it don't work like that, man. It don't work like that. Shout out to Bar. Does anyone care about the national champs? No, they don't. They don't care about no national champs. They don't care about no national champs, bro. Salute to the national champs, but the media don't care about the national champs. They talk about Colorado. That's crazy, right? That's crazy, right? Michigan won the national championship, and they still talk about Colorado. That's crazy, man. I'm gonna say that's that LeBron James effect. Because no matter what LeBron James do, they always talk about LeBron James, right? LeBron James, no matter who wins the championship, what's LeBron James gonna do this summer? What LeBron James gonna do? Is LeBron James gonna retire? Is LeBron James gonna go to another team? That's all they care about. That's all they care about. It don't matter who wins the NBA championship. Watch this summer. Watch when the NBA championship and whoever win. Watch what's LeBron James gonna do. Is it LeBron James? LeBron James? LeBron James? LeBron James? Watch how they like, bro. They just won the NBA championship. Why y'all talking about LeBron James? How much money they gonna do it again this summer? They gonna talk about, is LeBron James gonna stay? He gonna leave LA? Is he gonna opt in? Is he gonna opt out? Watch, they gonna do it all summer. All summer. That's all they gonna talk about. CU has a natty. I don't know. I don't know if they have one. Not recently. Maybe way back in the day, but not recently. No. Who is that? East Coast Kev. What up, East Coast Kev? What's going on? Shout out to all the people on the East Coast. East Coast Kev in the building. Oregon couldn't win the conference. Didn't Washington kick? Yes. Washington got busy on them. Oregon won the bowl games. I'm done. I'm done with you. Wash beat them twice in the same season. You got that right. Oregon got the Big Ten to get crushed. He said Oregon got the Big Ten to get crushed. Oh, Oregon went to the Big Ten? Oh. Yo, Oregon went to the Big Ten, huh? Oh, yeah, they sure did. Oregon definitely went to the Big Ten. They sure did. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, they sure did. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. They sure did go into the Big Ten. Well, let the church say amen. You know that. Who that dude said Foreman wins max. Salute to who that dude. You know what? You are allowed to have your prediction. You predict 4 wins. If they win more than 4 wins, just make sure you come back and say, I was wrong. That's all I expect. All y'all predictions, make your predictions. 4 wins, cool. Hey, who that dude? When they exceed 4 wins, I want you to come back and say I was wrong. That's all I ask. Don't go in hiding. When they reach 5 wins, do not run and hide. That's all I ask, man. 200 uniform cleats and no natty. Hey, East Coast Cab. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, East Coast Cab. And you know, they've been good for years, which means you can buy a national championship. The money they got, you can buy at least 1 national championship. Y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know there's teams out there who actually bought a national championship. Y'all know I'm not lying. If you've been watching sports for a long time, you've seen it and you heard about it. You've seen it and you heard about it. It's a lot of teams that bought national championship. What I mean is they went out and spent money to get all the top players that they knew was going to deliver and won a national championship. So you mean to tell me they got over 200 uniforms and they got all the money backing and they can't buy at least 1 natty? At least 1. We didn't see it happen we seen it. USC, they got it. USC put their money together to get them 1. Texas put their money together, they got them 1. But Oregon, who got all the Nike backing, they never can just lure away all the top players to just get 1. Miami made sure they got 1. Ohio State, make sure they got 1. Come on, y'all, let's talk about it. Alabama always make sure they ain't a running. Alabama always putting their money out there to make sure they at least close. Alabama always putting their money in there. Come on, y'all. Come on now. Didn't Florida win 1 or got close? Florida was putting their money in there too. I'm not saying they pay all the players. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm just saying they spend the money. They spend the money. Okay, I'm not saying they pay all the players. I'm not saying that. But they definitely spend their money to allure the players in. If they don't give them the money straight up, they definitely make sure, you got the house. They make sure you got a house. They make sure your expenses is covered. You ain't got to believe me. It's so many reports that they do it. It's so many. Miami, all of them. Come on, you ain't got to believe nothing I'm saying. There's documentaries on college paying for students to come there so they can win. So they can win because they get bonuses. When you win bowl games, you get bonuses. The coaching staff get bonuses. The head coach get bonuses. You don't believe nothing I'm saying. They got documentaries on this. They got court cases on this. Don't believe nothing I'm saying. They got documented in court cases on this stuff. So you mean to tell me Oregon never could just 1 year to say, we're going to buy us at least 1? You mean to tell me all these other organizations, they did it? They said, nigga, we doing this because it means more money for the coaches. Nick Saban made sure they spend their money. They gonna make it look good. They ain't gotta give the players the money in their hand, but they gonna make it look good. They gonna make Ohio State, they make it look good. Florida, they made it look good. Come on, man. Alabama, it goes down. Oregon, they make it, but they never, you mean to tell me they never paid to just get one? Come on, man. They got documentaries on this and they got court cases on this. And I think Miami was in one of the court cases, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of them was in there, but I think Miami or Penn State, one of them was in there for actually getting caught for doing that. Then Miami was in there, then this school was in there, then that school was in there. Yeah. They do it for basketball and football. Come on, man. Bama lost by 30. These trolls follow Prime because really infatuated with him is that, hey, Arnold, Elgar relationship. Hey, East Coast Kev, I wanna ask you something, East Coast Kev. Do you think how, you know how crazy it is that you gotta follow somebody you don't like? You gonna follow and troll somebody you don't like. If you take that energy and focus on yourself, you'll be 10 times better in life. Invest, what's he say? Invest to get the best. Yeah. Invest to get the best. Yeah, it's crazy, man. East Coast Kev, imagine that. If they stop following Coach Prime in Colorado and put that same energy into their own life, they will be 10 times better in life. Their life will be 10 times better. Imagine how much energy that is every day. What Coach Prime doing? What Coach Prime doing? What Shador doing? What Shiloh doing? What Travis doing? Who left? Who left Colorado? Imagine being a person waking up every day. Who left Colorado? We got to talk about it. Imagine that. That's too much energy, bro. For me to always refresh my Twitter and my Instagram to worry about what Coach Prime is doing and who talking about him. And come on, man, that's too much work, bro. That's too much work. A hater make you greater. A hater make you greater. When you, yeah, like I said yesterday, sometimes when you try to dim somebody's light, it just get brighter. Colorado light gets brighter. More kids is going to show up. They're going to keep coming in. Coach Prime is still, he's unapologetic, so you can't stop him. Okay, he's unapologetic. It's another thing too, right? It's another thing that people don't realize in the corporate world, right? There's two type of corporate people. The ones who don't like Coach Prime and the ones who do. I'm gonna say it again. This is the problem with people who don't like Coach Prime and are haters. In the corporate world, it's two type of people. The ones who don't like people like Coach Prime and the ones who do. This is why he keep all his endorsements, because they cool with it. This is why they keep it. Because they understand and they embrace who he is. Because he has a great personality. They understand he has a good heart. And he always trying to speak positivity. So how you going to be the man who speak positivity, who wants you to embrace and be the best you can be? How you going to stop that? You ain't going to stop that money, and you ain't going to stop people from liking them. Now, you want people to stop liking positivity and doing better for themselves and kicking out the negativity and staying positive and building yourself up. Cool. Those people are over there. But it's too many people that love what he brings. All the love outshine the hate. It's over. I'm in my Rick Rock voice. It's bigger than rap. It's bigger than rap, man. Bigger than football. Prime better watch himself around Stephen A. Snitch. East Coast Kev, you must be watching Ticket TV. East Coast Kev, you be watching Ticket TV? That's why I learned that from Stephen A. Snitch. Well, you know, Coach Prime does not what I learned about Coach Prime is he let everybody be themselves. So if Stephen A. want to talk about whatever he do, Coach Prime does not trip. He just let everybody be themselves. He does not let people's opinion bother them. He don't care. So whatever Stephen A. say, Coach Prime does not. He does not let people's opinion bother him. That's his boy, and he's going to respect it. If he cool with you, he's going to respect your opinion. Even if he doesn't agree, he will respect it. See, so that's another great characteristic of Coach Prime. You don't have to agree with his team, his work ethic, or nothing. If he's cool with you, he will talk. He will respect your stance on whatever it is with him and Coach Prime and all that. So he respects it. He respects them. He respects it. And are there any other college teams out there? East Coast Scare, please don't get me started. So if he ain't tripping, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I learned that too. If a person ain't tripping, then I ain't gonna trip either, man. He must be new Jim Jones. TN, what you talking about, new Jim Jones? What are you talking about? TN, wait, are you referring to the Jim Jones that took his congregation to the island and poisoned them? Bro, I hope you, wait a minute, I know you ain't. Hey, yo, TM, I know you ain't talking about that Jim Jones. You better be talking about the rapper Jim Jones, okay? You better be talking about the rapper Jim Jones, TM. You better not be talking about the Jim Jones preacher that took his congregation all the way to a deserted island so he can manipulate and poison his people when he was about to get arrested. So what Jim Jones you talking about? I hope you talk about the rapper Jim Jones, man. She said the Kool-Aid man or the rapper. You better not be comparing my boy to no Kool-Aid man. Yeah. What up, Dub Will? Dub Will, what's up, baby? To drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah, you better not be talking about the Kool-Aid man who did all that using the Bible and listen to me. Jesus told you to follow me to the deserted island. No. The Kool-Aid man was misusing, he was lying. For the people who don't know, Jim Jones, the Kool-Aid man, he was lying to his public, right? He was using the Bible to manipulate his congregation, right? And so he started making promises to his congregation and not fulfilling the promises. So some of the congregation started getting upset about it. And they started to see that he was not actually who he said he was. So he started doing all type of wild stuff to certain people in the congregation. So they said, okay, cool. They went to the board and they said, yo, Mr. Kool-Aid man, he's not making good on his promises. But they follow him. So they really didn't do nothing. They really wasn't trying to help the congregation, get the results that they need that was promised on. So they went to the law, right? Some of them went to the law on the Kool-Aid man. So they went to the law, so they started doing investigation on the Kool-Aid man because some of the congregation said, okay, y'all, this is wrong. You're lying to us. So they started doing investigation after some of them took to the law. And he said this, it's not happening. He said this, it's not happening. So they started doing investigation. He figured out, and the word got back to him that they're doing investigation on the Kool-Aid man. So he had to hurry up and scramble and get up out of there because it was too much facts being presented. How he was going to beat it, right? So if the Kool-Aid man stayed, how he was going to beat it? There was no way he was going to beat it because the congregation got too many receipts. So some of the people who went to the law was bringing receipts like he promised us this, and then he not giving us nothing. Okay, cool. They said, okay, well, let's investigate. Let us go investigate. So they started investigating. He said, so he had to get up out of there. He had to hurry up and get up out of there. So, when God, so he started using God. Well, we got to relocate. God told us to relocate. He already had the community already on lock. So so the community, a lot of people from the community left with him. They left with him. And then when, I forgot, did somebody escape, right? I believe a couple people escaped, if I can remember right. If I can remember that story correctly, I believe a couple people was able to escape and go back to America and just say, oh yeah, he over there. He over there misusing us. He mistreating us. Soon as he got him over there, he switched up on him, y'all. Like a lot of people do. You ever been in a relationship and they promise you the world? They promise you it's gonna be better than all your relationships, and they take you into a different environment, to a different city, a different country, and soon as you get there, boom. And you know what's the greatest analogy? Lifetime movies. You ever watch Lifetime movies? Lifetime, that's all the men do, right? That's all they did. They promised the female, oh yeah, it's gonna be different with me. They moved the female away from their family. They get the female away from their fan, and then what they do? Boom. Right? Just like the Lifetime movies, right? That's all the dudes ever did. They promise the female, they show them the world, and then boom. So if I can remember right, that's what Jim Jones did. He ran to an island, got him over there. He started mistreating them and all of that. I believe a couple of them escaped, or he allowed them to. I think they escaped. They went back. They told the authorities, hey, yo, he over there. They got alerted back, you know what I'm saying? He made some potions and killed everybody because he wasn't gonna get out of that. Too much evidence, man. These haters are out there. Caught on camera. What up, caught on camera? Wow. But the caught on camera, the main ones that keep up with the buff, yeah, they out there. Caught on camera, they can't stop, man. Miss Yvette, how you doing? Oftentimes, people who are friends speak about what they are going to do before they do it. So I'm sure this is no surprise that Coach Prime, that Stephen A. Smith spoke out. I mean, Stephen A. speaks out all the time about Colorado. So I just don't believe that he did his due diligence to understand that Shador and Bucky and Shiloh always ride for their dad, no matter what. And Bucky, Shiloh, and Shador, they really don't fight people in the public ever. So Stephen A. just wanted to say something because we're in the media age and we gotta address this. They feel like they gotta address everything. So he didn't do his homework because they don't speak out anyway. They don't even speak out. They don't even speak out like that. Bucky might say a little bit of this. Shiloh, they might say little bit, but they never really speak out like that. Yesterday was a day everybody, or the other day, everybody wanted to speak. So that's it. Doug Wilson, teach fam, teach. These young people better, Miss Yvette, use the new people coming in and changing the narrative. It happens at work. It happens in schools, everywhere. You're in 1 minute and you're out the next. Yep. Just like a job. The school ain't no different than the corporate world. You'll be working and they'll fire you for no reason. Caught on camera, poor children were poisoned too. Sad. Miss Yvette, what do you mean by that? TM, keep drinking that Coach P Kool-Aid. He has to win. Only 4 wins last season. I told you, I knew it. Huh? See, yeah, come on, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Better than 1 win. It's upward trajectory, yeah. You know, people like TM, man, I tell you, that's wild. You compare my man to Jim Jones. Keep drinking the Kool-Aid. That's crazy. You compare Deion Sanders to Jim Jones, to the guy that actually lied and manipulated and killed children and families. You compare Deion to that. That's how you know these people is sick. That's how you know they sick. You compare Deion to a man who killed church-going people and kids because he was a negative, manipulative person. And you believe that you did something good by saying that. That's how you know when a person like Deion is doing what he's supposed to do, because the devil always going to try to... The devil only talks like that. Negative devil people say stuff like that. You compare Deion to a person who used God and Jesus to manipulate and kill people? That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. Yes, escape, play dead. Okay. I feel you. 111, compete, rebuild. 4-8. We'll see what he does. I saw a bowl game and maybe a lot more. Yeah, man. Long as you get better, that's all that matters. Dion got his own expectations, and that's cool. But people look. The TM guy don't even give himself the same expectations. Stephen A. speaks out about all kinds of things as if he somehow represents black people. A Dub Will, that's one thing I can't put him in that. He definitely represents all other stuff, but represent us, nope. We already seen he folded. He worked for ESPN. He only talks bad about black people. When he tried to go after a non-black person, they suspended his ass, and he never did it again. Who remember that? Put a raise your hand emoji. So we can't rock out with people like that. Okay? Now remember that. Stephen A. Smith get paid to dog out black people. Once he tried to go after the white lady that worked there, remember that? Remember he tried to go after that white lady that worked there? What did ESPN do? Man, get out of here. Don't you ever disrespect us like that again. They suspended his ass. And he never tried it again. He never tried it again. He'll go after all the black players like Kyrie, Kwame Brown, LeBron James, everybody. He'll go crazy on them. Luka Doncic have a bad game. Luka Doncic is doing too much. Luka Doncic shooting the ball too much. They ain't gonna do it. They won't do it. They know they will be fired. They will be suspended. They won't do it. They ain't gonna do it. Coach Prime changing lives and levels. Yes, they are, Miss Angel. That's some real hate right there. Yes, it is. Team Colorado is JUCO. They have talented people. They have talented players, but they don't have a team. Have you guys ever played football? So now Colorado's JUCO now? That's crazy. Colorado's JUCO now? But JUCO got great players too though. Did they try to kill Jesus? TM, he's building his team. It takes time. They don't give Coach Prime the same leeway they give everybody else. Again, Oregon has not won one, and he has not mentioned Oregon at all. It was given Stephen from Django and Stephen A. Smith. Hey, Barbs, yeah, Stephen A. is definitely one of them. Stephen A. is definitely on the other side of the fence. Y'all remember life? Don't cross the gun line, boss. That's Stephen A. Smith. Don't cross the gun line, boss. Don't cross the gun line. That's definitely Stephen A. Smith. That's definitely Stephen A. Smith, man. That's definitely Stephen A. Smith. All right, with that being said, man, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to get out of here. I will see y'all in a couple hours. Yeah, I think after the Mavs game, we'll go live again. If something else come up. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow. If something else come up, we will go live again around 6, 7. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the likes and the comments. Subscribes. Let's do it, man. I see y'all next video, or I see y'all tomorrow. All right? Salute, fam. Haters, keep the same energy. We'll see you score it up. Come to Colorado, pull up. We gotta go to a game, live near college. Oh, Miss Ashland, that's what I'm planning. I'm planning on doing it, Miss Ashland. I'm planning on making it to Colorado. If I don't this year, I will next year. So that's why I'm trying to get this page monetized by August. If I get this page monetized by August, that means I will be in Colorado. All right, y'all. If I can get this page monetized by August, that means I got all August and then the full season. That means I will be in Colorado, and we could definitely meet up, Miss Ashland, okay? Miss Ashland, I definitely would be there. So that's my goal, to get this page monetized by August, and then I have the full August and the whole season. That means I will be in Colorado. So I need, so salute to y'all, liking the video, sharing the video, watching. That helps out a lot. So if I can get this page monetized by August, that means I got the full August. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the whole season. That means I will be out there, man. Stephen A. Smith is a hypocrite. So Miss Ashland, it might happen. It might happen, man. It might happen. All right. Okay, your host. Okay, salute. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. Y'all stay blessed. Try your best to have a blessed day. Don't let one thing negative or negative people ruin your day.
All right, with that being said, salute to y'all. I'm gone.